And welcome back to the Ales and Fails Twitch stream. I'm your host, Ale Wolf, today with another episode in the ongoing saga of my run through Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest, Diddy's Conquest. I always get that mixed up. Starting off a bit early today, trying to see if I can actually squeeze some more game time in. We'll see how that goes. But before we move into the world of Donkey Kong Country 2, let's go ahead and check out what's on tap today. And today we have a classic. That's a little bit better. It's Ace, Guava's Craft Cider. And so this one is made by Ace, which is a cidery in California. Very popular here. Something I picked up at the old Bevmo. Now, knowledgeable individuals will recall that ciders are slightly different than beers in the sense that rather than using grain that's fermented, you actually use fruit and fruit juice. As a matter of fact, if you know anything about homebrewing, you will actually know that ciders tend to be just a bit easier to make since you don't actually have to do too much boiling if you start at that part of the process anyway. Grains have to be boiled before they are fermented. Whereas for a cider, you simply have to add fruit juice. Of course, different cider locations will have different stipulations and different operations, so I am in no way speaking for cideries everywhere. What I do like about this particular serving is the fact that Guava is not necessarily one of the more common cider flavors. As a matter of fact, generally when you think about a good cider, you're talking about an apple cider, sometimes a pear cider, and I've seen things like pineapple and things of that sort. Guava is actually quite new, and Ace is the only cidery that I believe does guava cider that I have seen. So it's actually quite refreshing. Let me go ahead and pour this bad girl. And if I do recall correctly, it does contain that reddish orange hue from guavas, and it's more towards the end of the can because I do believe it precipitates. And so I don't know if you can actually see that, but yeah, there is a reddish tinge there, and again some sedimentation from the fruit itself. The reason why I like guava in general is quite simple, and maybe the reason why a lot of us like things, it's because I did have just a lot of guava flavored confections when I was a kid, and the reason why that is common to me is because I grew up in the Sunshine State. For a while anyways. Ace Guava Cider is very refreshing. Let me go ahead and see what Untapped has to say on the subject. Ace Guava blends Brazilian pink guava juice with a tart, semi-sweet apple cider blend. So there is apple in here. It was inspired by a trip to Brazil where the House brothers enjoyed a guava caipirinha on Ipanema Beach. That certainly puts you at a time and a place. This cider is bold, juicy, and unfiltered. Certainly unfiltered. All that being said, fang and ale. So very strong guava flavor. Certainly a recommendation if you're being adventurous with your cider helpings. Go ahead and check this one in. I've been historically giving this a 3 out of 5 stars because it is better than average, and I do love guava in general. But it is far sweeter than what I expect when I'm drinking fermented drinks. Maybe that's just by design though. Okay. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the main piece of the show. So like I said, we're playing Diddy's Conquest today, and I believe I actually have a save state for this. So this is the first stage of Cruel's Keep, which is the last world in Donkey Kong Country 2. For some absurd reason, I decided to save the game right as I was entering the first level. Oddly enough, I believe this is one of these levels where Clapper helps you out. Not 100% sure. Needless to say, the levels, the stages in Donkey Kong Country 2 that take place in this last world are pretty brutal, I want to say. So here's hoping that I have the know-how to actually move through and actually progress. I make no promises. Avid viewers of this particular campaign will know that I am no stranger to having to repeat stages over and over, sadly enough. And so we get to turn into one guard here with an extra hit. I don't know that I remember too many unguard stages. And I guess if we were having unguard, there will be no Clapper here. No Clapper to be had. I like controlling unguard because he's fairly straightforward. I thought there was something there. You simply move very easily with the cross pad in two directions, and then you stab things with your face. So a little similar to Rambi, except Rambi is incredibly heavy. Good attack options. And I guess what I do like about this particular stage is the fact that it is one of the few water stages in Donkey Kong Country 2 that don't actually take place in a ship. Don't get me wrong, I do love those. It's just the fact that they certainly crowd the swimming stages. At least that particular theme. Now, like I said, we are in the final world of Donkey Kong Country 2, so I am more than certain that there's things that will surprise me here. Oh, good. Ah, that was a close one. Why? That should have guaranteed safe passage. No, of course it didn't. This music is putting me at too much ease here, unfortunately, whereas I actually have to stay on my toes. Oddly enough, the enemies that I dislike the most are those starfish, just because there's no rhyme or reason to where they're going to throw themselves. I mean, they do home in on you, the red ones, I believe. But just the pace at which they move is not the most intuitive. And then the ones that do back and forth are just very fast. I guess the green and red turtles of this particular game line. Okay. Alright, so here we dash, right? I knew it. Ah. Why? Oh, and it clipped through existence. That's new. No. I don't know how I survived that. Okay, and just a bit of housekeeping here. Okay. So let's Let's safely tread through the level. What is happening here? They pop like balloons. Okay, should I do the dash? Should I? I don't even have an extra hit, so this might not be great. We'll see what happens. Oh, he's holding it. Ah, okay. A worthwhile discovery. Don't like these starfish. Okay. Don't like creatures with radial symmetry. No. Okay. Can I actually? Oh, they just keep the water enough so that you can actually. Why couldn't I just move forward? And the level is known as Arctic Abyss. Gotta love that alliteration. Alright. Given that we already reached G, I'm going to say that we were probably relatively close to the finish. But who knows? Okay, I don't think we need to risk any limb for those guys. Nice. Okay, so that one was actually well aimed. Not that there's much to aim here. Close corners. Okay, and here we go once more. Oh, how that works. And go up. There we go. At least we recoup that life. Okay. No more echinoderms. Why, okay. So now let's ram that lockjaw. Ooh. What happened there? I'm surprised. For a moment there I thought it was an alternative route. Hey, nice. A creme coin for the Lost World, Jurassic Park. Oh, okay. We are here. We are there. That was stupid. Woe is me. Okay, one level down. I'm already feeling concerned about one of the upcoming levels, Castle Crush. It's one of these levels where the acid flow just goes up. So not looking forward to that. And here's your friendly PSA. Always stay hydrated despite whatever it is you are enjoying. Helps your sanity keep. Let's see what's... Okay. So, Monkey Museum, don't need that. And Club is Kiosk. I believe entry into that particular world would actually lead you to one of the levels that is reminiscent of DKC Isle, which is why it's located there in the background. But who knows? Oh, windy. Excuse me. Sorry about that, folks. Still wrapping up a disease. Windy Well. I remember this. This is a cave where the wind blows you up or sideways or something like that. And it's funny where this particular stage... that's not a good start. You know what? Let's go ahead and create a suspend point. Let's go ahead and start creating suspend points after good victories. So what I was about to say was that actually Windy Well stands as a... Wow. In my memory, specifically because when I was playing this, it was a night, I want to say right before my birthday, and I was playing on the Super Nintendo, and I was playing with my brother, and we were probably taking turns, or maybe one of us was... It was one of these... Why am I... Okay. So night before my birthday, we were playing, and one of the funny things about my family is that we used to stay awake for people's birthdays, and so we would stay up till midnight to celebrate somebody's birthday and have a pizza in the middle of the night or what have you. And I specifically remember this level and being frustrated by it on that night. And I remember that because of the gift that I got that night, which was Super Mario RPG, it took me a very long time to get back to this game because I just wanted to play Super Mario RPG. Whoa, hey. What? This blasted wind... that's not... Yeah, so that's how I remember Windy Well, as a stopping point for me in Donkey Kong Country 2. Whoa, hey. Just knowing where the wind, when the wind picks up is the challenge here. And I guess it won't let me go to the ground. Okay. No! That was predictable. Alright, let's give this another shot. Maybe that's the right way to do that. This particular theme is probably my second favorite in the Donkey Kong Country 2 soundtrack. Of course, everyone's favorite is Sticker Brush Symphony, and it is also my favorite. Why? It just throws you right there. It is essentially unavoidable that that cannon is going to get you. So much for fair play. Sure, just keep going up. Okay. Forget that, oh. There's a certain degree of maneuverability that you do get while you are being held aloft by the wind. You can sort of slow it down. Similar to when you're descending with the blue squawks, which friends of the stream will know I despise. I despise blue squawks. Why did I think that I could just barrel myself into an enemy? Yeah, I'm very much remembering that night right now. Uh-huh. Alright, let's load that suspend point since we literally haven't made any progress. And that's been already a significant amount of lives. This cutlass lifts his sword way faster than... that could have been avoided so easily. Is there something up here? No, I guess not. Just imagine how, just how windy it must be if I don't know, 40, 50-pound monkey is able to be lifted up. I don't know, what do we think Diddy weighs? Is that even a good estimate? Oh, hey, stuff is here. Very nice. Fortune favors the bold. And so this is definitely my type of mechanic. If things were as simple as that. Please tell me you skip me for yes. Well, certainly some level of skippage. And I think I'm just going to cartwheel right into those bananas, hoping to be picked up by the wind. Yep, and here we go. Oh, for a moment there I thought we needed to go left and right, but I guess this is straight up. Nice. So made it to the midway point. Things are still mildly manageable. Monkey awaits. Using your friend as a weapon. No doubt the wind is gonna pick up right in the middle of my jump. Indeed, not the friendliest of sages. Why did I hesitate? I thought it was going to be either the balloon or the end. I should have just gone for the balloon. Clearly I'm not going to make heads or tails of this knug. Such imprecision. Okay, so here's hoping that welcome Jeremy Austin Bowers. It's going mildly well. Unfortunately, wow, the hitbox on that guy. Okay. Well, let's go from mildly well to not completely terrible. Well, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, sir? And that was not a very friendly throw. Well, certainly appreciate your company. Always happy to chat with another retro fan. Have you played Donkey Kong Country 2 in the past? Oh, that's nice to see that there's some folks who watch streams with their significant others. That sounds like a fun hobby. I should take a page right out of that. And just take it. Never mind. Have you finished all 3 games to completion? I've only ever done so with Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2. I've never actually played 3, and I think the main reason for that is because I didn't actually own it on the Super Nintendo. I think by that time I had moved on to the N64. Invincibility frames. Okay. I should have prepared for that one. I have a question for you. Whenever I use my Game Genie on this game and the 3rd game, I keep getting an unauthorized error. What does that mean? You know what? I gotta say, I'm not a Game Genie expert, and by that I mean I've never actually used it, so I don't know why you might be getting that error, but my assumption is that it's some sort of a safety lock by the programmer. Who knows? This is just a guess. And congratulations on beating the 1st game yesterday. I certainly do enjoy Donkey Kong Country the 1st very much. Quite the adventure back in the day. All right, now let's make sure that we are aware of that cutlass. Okay. Honestly, every single jump in this level is just puts me on edge. I should have just taken the leap instead. Well, that's unfortunate to hear. What exactly are you attempting to do with the Game Genie? Are you trying to use a particular code, or? Yeah, I wish I could help you. And I'm sure it's unhelpful for me to say try to Google it. I'm sure that you already tried that. Okay, so over here is where we meet that deranged cutlass. And we don't want to be anywhere near that thing. Oh nice, I'm assuming that you mostly want to just experience the levels and get a feel for them and not have to worry about lives and things like that. So close and yet so far. Oh, and thank you very much for the follow there. I'm sorry, Sweeta Pie. Very much appreciated. Welcome to the Ales and Fails family. Ah, I see. So you're actually playing on original hardware. That's impressive. Or at least that's my assumption. Gotcha. Well, best of luck. Hopefully you find an answer. Alright, let's not hesitate this time. Just leap of faith, leap of faith. Take the balloon, okay, excellent. These dips, oh dear. I almost feel like Diddy has a slightly heavier descent. Okay, so here. And we keep going up. And run. Ah, that was dumb. Okay, I think we've made it as far as ever. Hopefully not too many more surprises before the see the end of the level. But who knows? Okay. Ah, there was a DK coin there. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we're going up. Hopefully this is the final stretch. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, the hardware might not be up to snuff. Please, just make it. Okay. Could have avoided that stinking bee. Wow, that is that is quite the fall. Okay, let's take a moment. One thing that they don't tell you when you're trying to be fashionable with gloves is it doesn't necessarily help the waterworks on your palms. But I think we have a road ahead here. we've got a strategy for most major obstacles. It's just about completing the task. Come on. Beautiful. Okay, so... No! Nice, nice. That was actually quite lucky. And at this point I'm thinking about using save states in the middle of the stage. I don't think anyone wants to see me run through this particular leg of the stage so many times. It's quite frustrating. It's just amazing to see the kind of patience that I had for games like this back in the day. I don't think I need to tell you this, but quite difficult compared to contemporary platformers today, I think. Okay, and here we go. We're going to fall all of a sudden. I want to say that, I started this particular run of Donkey Kong Country 2 thinking, oh hey, it's gonna be relatively simple. And the more I kept going through the worlds, the more my memory of how difficult it was started flooding in. I had quite a difficult time in the fifth world, which was the ghost world for this game. So now at the final world, I really am just hoping that some of those skills come back to me. But it is a fun game. I'm not gonna deny that. It's actually I love the music for this game. I love the worlds, the creativity behind them. But yeah, just the level of challenge is fairly significant from my perspective. Okay. Nice. Okay, so this is as far as we were last time. Let's go ahead and create a second suspend point here. Alright. Hopefully I haven't doomed myself. Nice. Okay. This part is probably going to be from left to right. Whoa. It's like a bounce house, this thing. Okay, suspend point. The miracle of modern technology. Alright. Now, if only real life was that forgiving. Wow. I honestly thought I was... Okay. No need to see the incredible descent there. Alright. The only thing standing between us and sweet success are 3 bees. My ponytail keeps getting hit. It's probably the first time anyone said that. It's like I have to wait until I'm in the lowest, right before I'm about to dip in order to start moving into B in order to actually successfully clear it. And that's, yeah. Alright. Practice makes perfect. I could make a suspend point right after every B, but now that would be a lot. So look forward to me doing that. I think I'm getting a bit too wrapped up in my head here. Way too wrapped up. Now let's just hold the assumption that right after these 3 Vs is the finish line and we can move on to the next level, because I think I've had enough of Windy Well as it is. Windy Well, that sounds like a name. Beautiful. Okay. I don't know what's up there, but I think we've cleared that particular stretch. Okay. Wow, okay. Talk about final challenges here. Okay. I guess only way is up. Center. No. Oh no. Jeez, come on. There was a chance to get the parrot? Seriously? Ah, that would have been so much better. There we go. Knug. Okay. Clearly, what's required here is some more of this confidence juice. Having an Ace Guava Cider, if anyone is interested. Very much a delicious treat. Okay, so let's go ahead and Kong College, we don't really visit it. Let's go ahead and create a save state right here. Castle Crush. Now I specifically remember this level giving me a pretty hard time. And I think it's because you are literally trying to go up and the stage just continues to try to kill you by having its walls close in on you from the bottom, I think. Yeah, so it's an auto scroller essentially, and you're trying not to get trapped. Blasted rats, or rats. Killed by the little Goomba of this game. Hey. Beautiful. Oop. Huh. Okay. Gotta love that Rambi. I wonder if you could have actually moved through the stage without him. Interesting. Okay, stop Rambiing. So Rambi is essentially the only one that can stand up to Red Crusher. Wow, okay. Oh, hey buddy. I'm sure there's bonus stages to the left and right of me, but I want to say that maybe I don't want to test my luck. Whoa, he just... I guess I can't take the hit. So I can kill giant bees, but a hook? No, no, no. Certainly having transformed into Rambi was a good idea. A good find. I can't imagine how much or less difficult it would have been without him. Oh, and that's as far as we go with him, unfortunately. Oh, no! Between a wall and a hard place. Okay, well, let's try to do this one more time. Favorite animal pal. Does anyone have a favorite animal pal in the Donkey Kong Country series? I want to say that mine is still Winky the Frog. And unfortunately they didn't bring him back to this game. He was replaced essentially by Rattly the Rattlesnake. But I feel like he had more horizontal motion with his jump over Rattly, which mostly does a vertical arc, and I actually find them fairly difficult to control because of that. Winky could also step on a whole bunch of things, I believe, like most insect types, like spiders. Sorry, not spiders, bees. I wonder why they decided not to bring him back. Ah, there's my K. My special K. Ah, can I even... Ah, no, not really. If only I could keep this bad boy with me. And here we go. Ah, why does it stop? Why doesn't it just move? It's funny how you can actually just okay. Full charge. What is... Oh. I get... Was that a trap? I'm not sure if that was a trap. I almost thought that that was the entrance to a bonus stage. Maybe the game didn't actually register that. Here's very close to activating that save state, since I haven't actually made any progress here. Maybe wait to the midpoint, because how difficult can it get, really? Definitely like the heft of Rambi, though, if there's any Rambi fans out there. Yes, and we got our special K. Just fall into my horn. Okay, here we go. Very nice, very nice. We overcame and conquered. It's bad for a day. What are we doing here? Come on. Bonus stage, that's what that arrow was. Always follow the bananas, kind of like the heart of the cards, except bananas. What? That was a definite hit on them. No! Okay. Well, I like I said, I'm resorting to that suspend point. Just a bit of housekeeping here. What was that all about? Okay. Let's keep our ascent. Save Donkey Kong. You know, I certainly wish that somebody actually came back to the Donkey Kong Country series. Maybe reworked it into some sort of a remaster where maybe you would have control of every single one of the Kongs, or at least you would have the option to have them. Because, I don't know, I think it would be fun to try any of these stages with Donkey Kong, for example. I can't imagine it's physics related why you wouldn't be able to do that. I guess Dixie does fit the bill for overhead throws. That is, I believe, one of her functions. But maybe some of the enemies in this particular game are largely invincible because you can't kill them with a step. Because Dixie and Diddy are actually quite light. So maybe it might be a little bit easier. But anyways, that would be a fun way to play. A new coat of fresh paint. Why didn't it let me in? Alright. Nice. Not too bad. Oh great, this is exactly what I remember. Jump! Wow. I didn't even realize you could enter that nook. Ridiculous. Okay. Okay, let's keep moving. I might go ahead and create a suspend point right after we're done with Rambi, because I think we've seen enough of this particular trek. Telling myself that maybe it's about a third of the stage. Like Hilary Duff once said, this is what dreams are made of. Get out of here. Yeah, so maybe enemies like that Crusher would be vulnerable if you had control of Donkey Kong. Maybe. Or maybe you could include Funky Kong as a playable character, you know, now including Funky Mode. Alright, and here's our mortal enemy. Excellent. Nice. Okay, so this one is destroy them all. Like Hiro Yui once said, I will destroy you. one more creme coin in the bag. And we create a suspend point here over this particular suspend point. Whoa, hey! Honestly. Where's my floor? Oh, I guess they were waiting for us. I'm sure Rambi could have busted that wall. And here's the 50% mark. Is this where things get more difficult? You guys tell me. Clearly, the proof is in the pudding. I have to find a way to resolve that. Juncture. Wow. Okay, and now the 50% mark, right? I am just... This is what you call, How do you even save yourself from that? I'm not... Yeah, maybe I am. I'm a masochist. Perish, perish, perish. No, it survived. Wow. Okay, maybe no need for suspend points here. Let's just play it as is. Huh. Okay, so maybe not close, but maybe far. There's a banana there. Why does it just hold? That's so ridiculous. Okay. Absurd. Oh, I thought we weren't in the same horizontal plane. I just jump right into that one. Okay. Gotta factor that my height changes as the stage continues. There you go. Squawks. This should make things easier. No. Just fly, just fly. Just fly it, Fox. That wasn't helpful. But at least now I can outrun the stage. No, I can't. That was a nice brief respite, and I thought I was gonna have squawks for a long time, and then it was taken away from me. Oh, this is a pretty fast elevator. Can I at least get my Dixie back? I don't even care for the prize. Whoa! What are you trying to do here? Roll into one and then kill the other one. Crushed. Roll into one and then step on the other one. They are vice versa enemies. Yeah, so one of the design choices for this game is just all the invisible walls that generally lead to secrets. And so it's always worthwhile investigating. Pays to explore, as they say. Yes! Okay. Wow, that was a close call. Yeah, I really don't want to do that again. Nerves are on edge here, folks. You guys gonna just take turns chucking crap at me? Yes, you are, aren't you? I wonder what's the best way. Maybe I need to be closest to the farthest point of the arc. Oh, wait. Okay, so... that wasn't smart. You know what, before we resume here, I'm going to go on a quick bio break, so I'll see you in just a couple minutes. And we are back. Apologies for that pause. But yes, here we are in Castle Crush, a stage which keeps destroying me. And I'm still enjoying this Ace Guava Cider. So, bang a nail, dear viewer. We'll take a sip before we continue on our way. Alright. And here we are, where these crooks are taking turns destroying us. Okay, that's ridiculous. Wow. Okay, how do we get away from this? And the thing is infuriating is that the damn platform just stops when you take the hit, so it's not like you can just cheese it and actually just keep moving. Wonder why it does that. Okay, I think we got the... okay. Because there's only one way to get ahead. I hear the chomps. Wow. By the skin of my teeth. No, not there. I'm sure there was a secret there, I just didn't want to get crushed. Okay, and now we enter Clapper's Cavern, which I believe is the stage here where maybe we have fiery water and Clapper's cooling it down. I forget exactly what it is. Clapper, not one of my favorite animal pals. You can't actually ride him. He simply provides a way to advance. So it's not the greatest character. He only has a slight edge over Glimmer from Glimmer's Galleon. Because at least Glimmer accompanies you, I feel. And so if you're going to share my pain, then we have a certain kinship. Ooh. Okay, bonus stage at least. So what's happening here? That's not what I want to do. Odd time to check my phone, but... Oh, I see. I already lost this, folks. I clearly could have made it. Oh, I made it after all. That's fun. B. All right. Did I die on contact with the water, or was it the piranha? I'm not 100% there. Maybe it's just a piranha. I don't know. Of course it would get you that way. And this should be relatively simple since we just did it with less than half the time available to us. No, of course it's not as simple as the first time. Nothing like that first time. Hopefully the coin that we got was already checked off and we don't actually have to worry about it. But the practice is welcome. Okay, so Oh, once he becomes red, it becomes untouchable, I guess. You know what? Never mind that bonus. I don't think we need it. Okay, so it's not the water itself that kills you, it's this blasted piranha. Okay, so I guess what's happening is it actually is making ground for you. Ah, man. Also, you also get some healthy knockback every time you bounce on Clapper, so it's not the safest thing to do unless you know how to say where you're going to land. What were these enemies doing on top of the water in the first place? Okay. Relatively straightforward here. Too many crushes. And those little spiders are so annoying. Or little beetles, I guess. The beetles. What? What about the safety of barrelness? Now this thing just doesn't skip a beat. It's ridiculous. Honestly, if it had been the cold to hot water, this might have been a bit more manageable. Instead, I've got this piranha on my butt. That one was preventable. Oh, and I guess I should have crouched there. What I wouldn't give for the help of Rambi in a stage like this. Actually, just on guard. On guard would probably make quick work of this foolish piranha creature. There we go. See, that was... No, that was... I should have just jumped. That's an impossible... Okay. King Cruel's Keep. Final World of Donkey Kong Country 2. A real pain in the butt. Ah, man. You're trying to keep up with the cadence and yet it's just... Okay, now, fly. See, what's... You can't actually... Maybe it's go right and then try to skip the crush. Maybe I'll try that instead. And I think we're due for a refill in just a few minutes. Let's mosey. Nice. I should have kept my head down. Okay. So now we're somehow supposed to pass this blockhead. I could have at least enjoyed the extra hit with Dixie. Probably gonna get to a safe place and create a save point. Okay. Nice. And now... It's an immovable wall. It's ridiculous. Maybe I just need to aim my partner better. I'm going to go ahead and actually load that suspend point. No need to waste lives. Okay. Up and up. And roll and tuck. No. Okay, go to the side. Feels like there's something there. Okay, so we're gonna chuck. That's not where I meant to chuck. Hey, no, why? Why would you just slip into the poop? Okay. Wow. How are you supposed to do this thing? On guard, please. Ah, okay. Where's that blasted piranha? Alright, if I had Diddy with me, I would probably make a save state here, but... Ah, there's the no on guard sign, of course. Just when you have something good, they want to take it away from you. And of course, as soon as Engard is out of the picture, you'll probably have to start facing the blasted piranha again. What? Hey, nice. Simple enough. Just keep dashing. Ah, and of course they put you right here. Don't have the momentum I need. Okay. Made it to the halfway point at least. And of course our friend is back. Jeez, guy. I bet there was something up there. These are some absurd jumps. Yeah, halfway. Thank you for the encouragement there. Just the speed with which you have to react in this set of levels is just manic. Just manic. And of course, the physics of the directions in which you land are also just a little bit difficult to calculate with all this slipperiness underneath me. Alright. Keep going. Okay. Not bad. That's a good land. And welcome to the chat, Sweet Pie. I noticed that you started follow just at the beginning of the stream, so certainly appreciate that. How is your day going? I should have just rolled. Just keep going, keep going. Ah, beautiful. Invincibility saved me. Wow. Wow, that was an impossible gambit. I didn't create a suspend point. So it goes. Alright, let's give this one more shot. probably find a safe place with Diddy, and at that point we'll create a suspend point. Okay, so let's create one right here. As if we haven't cheesed this game enough. Let's go down. See what's the story. Okay, I'm gonna say create another one right here. Okay, and now this is mostly uncharted territory. Mostly, but it's gonna involve a lot of running and a lot of ducking. Just all that ducking actually reminds me of Super Mario Brothers. All those sections where you could enter bonus locations or like warp zones by doing this ducking motion. Wow. Just whew. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Well, cool. Welcome to Twitch. Happy to be in your first batch of people you are following. I'm going to tell you that there is a very fair chance that most of the other people you have chosen to follow are better at this than myself. But I appreciate your company for as long as it lasts. Chain Link Chamber. I don't think I have memories of this one, but I'm going to say it's probably hard. To hydrate for a second here. Just take care of some housekeeping here. All right. Okay. Let's keep moving. CLC. Okay, so first thing I see are chains and these spankety gremlins. Was there a bottom here? Oh, okay. Fortune favors the bull. At least it's not an auto-scroller. I think my worst memories of this particular world are just auto-scrolling stages. Ooh. What? What is... Did we just struck gold? What is happening here? You know what? I'm going to milk this. Why is it that my number doesn't go higher than 10? Maybe I'm not allowed to have more than 10 lives? That doesn't make sense. Weird. I think that was a glitch of some sort. Well, at least we're back to 10 lives, so that's something. I honestly thought that Kremlin was going to blow up, but... my mistake. I like to call these guys hanging on the chains, ropes, whatever, spanking guys, because when they drop, they spank you. Which is not the most decent or admirable way to die. I was spanked to oblivion. And a particularly fast croak. Always thinking that there's a bonus stage behind one of these walls whenever I receive a barrel. So have you actually played Donkey Kong Country 2 before? Is this a game you happen to remember fondly, or is this your first exposure to it? One of these time barrels, I think. You only have 4 seconds to time it? Yeah. Oh, I got saved by nothing there. One of the trademarks of Donkey Kong Country series is everything is barrels, and so all the cannons are barrels. I wonder if I hadn't taken a single barrel, would I just have done this whole thing using the chains? Maybe so. Yeah, maybe. I don't believe I have the K, so there's no point in going after the O. Slow and steady wins the race. No doubt this is more complicated than at first glance. Okay. So making some progress here in this labyrinth of chains. I hesitated, and you know what happens when you hesitate. Bananas in that direction, that generally means something's good. Wowza! So close. That was quite the fall. Quite the fall. Alright, maybe we will have to create a save state somewhere around here. And I guess maybe we did have the K after all. So maybe I should have gone after that O. Maybe. This is proving to be quite the large stage. And so this is incredibly confusing here. Am I getting any of this? So it's taking away lives, but it's also giving me lives? No, that doesn't make sense. I think it's just stealing my lives. Great. So that wasn't a glitch, that was just the game being posing a ridiculous challenge. And there's no point in creating a save state at this point because all of my extra lives are gone. I was wondering why those balloons kept floating up. And I think I'll just get stuck up there, so... Whatever the case, we'll just go to an earlier save state and maybe not deal with that guy. To think, I thought that I had found a beneficial glitch and it was just crap. It was quite the opposite. So nothing there. So we can probably go underneath safely. What's on this side? These are the barrels. And so you can either choose to go using the barrels or you can choose with the hooks. Let's try the hook this time. Hooks. Actually, not the worst thing in the world. Oof, okay. Wow, that was nearly impossible. Let's get that. Oh, we did just lose every single one of our lives. So probably going after the midpoint is not even going to be helpful, considering that we have no retries. Okay. Quite the fall again. And we see the end screen here, of course. So we'll restart from the save state, but before I do that, I am going to go get a refresher. So we will be right back. Okay, and we are back, and before we continue our adventure in DKC2 land, we're going to go ahead and pour our next drink. This happens to be something that I've had on stream before. It's called a Neon Rainbows, and it's a double IPA of the New England style. New England style of IPAs are also known as hazy or maybe even foggy IPAs. And so I've had to say this explanation a number of times on stream before, but here's another go at it for anyone that's new to watching today. Hazy IPAs or New England style IPAs are IPAs in name only. People who have had IPAs in the past, particularly West Coast style IPAs or classic IPAs, know that they're quite bitter, and that's because of their hop content. They are far hoppier and thus more bitter than most beers. New England style IPAs, on the other hand, are actually quite frothy. They're juicy. As you can see, they're fairly cloudy. And the reason for this is actually quite clever. If anyone out there knows anything about home brewing or just brewing beer in general, it's that you actually add your hops towards the end of that initial boil, and boiling those hops actually adds a bitter character to the beer. What happens with hazy IPAs, on the other hand, is that you don't actually boil them. You actually throw them into the fermentation batch after the boil has occurred. And so no cooking of the hops actually happens. And the beer only absorbs the floral, tropical character of those hops. And so it creates for a very juicy experience, very little bitterness. So if you've ever been turned off by standard IPAs, I would recommend anything of the hazy variety to get you out of that particular mindset. Honestly, they shouldn't even be called IPAs anymore, but such is the nomenclature. Fang and ale, dear viewers. So certainly drier than most of New England style double IPAs, but certainly a delicious drink. But with that, let's go and return to our game. I want to say maybe for another 20 minutes or so. I'm getting a little bit tired of dying in this particular stage. That's not what I wanted. Though it's a spend point. Castle Crush. No, that's not what we wanted either. You know what? I'm going to say that we didn't create a suspend point when we reached Chain Link Chamber. So that's a bit sad. That is a bit sad. Okay, so we're gonna somehow try to refinish this thing. Wouldn't be the first time that I've messed myself, but so it goes. So if I remember correctly, this is the dash location. Okay. Just move it. Life, no life. Alright, at least we got the coin. So maybe in a slightly better state than the last time. And now we're ready for Chain Link Chamber once again. I'm gonna go ahead and create a suspend point here. Yes, please overwrite it. That was a wretched save location. So let's give Chain Link Chamber another go. Okay. Get that K. Get that special K. I guess the one thing that's positive about this particular stage is that at least it lets you move at your own pace. You don't have this floor just constantly trying to destroy you. And no need to go downstairs, because if we'll recall, that's where that creature that steals your lives lives. And fool me once, twice, 10 times, shame on you. Continue fooling me and It just reassures me that I need to see a therapist. Okay. Nice. Okay, so we are here. I'm debating as to whether I should go ahead and create a suspend point. You know what, let's do one here. At a nexus. Nice. So the trick here is essentially to keep moving, making sure that you are not either on top or below this thing. And unfortunately, as you're hanging from the hook, you are still prey to the bees. This one's definitely a tricky one. Huh, okay. Wow. Why do I do this to myself? Seems like there's something there. Maybe not. And so here's the maze of bees. This is one of the locations where it makes me wish that the Nintendo Switch Pro controller had a slightly better up and down control pad. Okay, we actually made it. What do you guys think? Is the Pro controller great for what it does? Are there better third-party options? I'd certainly like to know. No doubt these guys are going to lunge at me the moment I pass. Let's try this. Oh. And that guy's gonna ram at me, right? Taking the scenic route. I'm surprised I haven't seen the midpoint just yet. Okay. I didn't even see that one. That's ridiculous. The bird just camouflaged into the castle. Oh, just bananas. Why did it... Okay. Mea culpa. Interesting. I'm sure there was a bonus stage right there, and maybe I needed to jump onto that crow. How far can we go without having to go left or right? Not very clear. Wow! Jeez, guy, can you be a little more... talk about just... insanity. Phew. That one was wild. Let's go ahead and load that suspend point. Back when things were good and nice. When we were kids. And the world hadn't crushed us. Alright, let's see. Let's go for the O. Oh, and oh no. What's happening there? Nothing much. Okay, and so this is once again the maze of bees. Just climb. I became a little too reliant with myself. And actually, I think this is where the midway was, wasn't it? Interesting. I could have been starting from the midpoint this entire time. Or maybe I needed to take that box all the way to that side. But I guess we'll never know. Nope. Just squeeze on by. Is it? There we go. Beautiful. Certainly meritable progress. Okay. Oof. That one was a close one. And nothing here, of course. I think this is where we just keep going up. Oh, I see. We skipped that entire hallway of crows. And then this is where that cutlass comes at us if we are on the floor. Wow, so many moving parts. It's kind of absurd to try to playing the waiting game here for no reason. Anything worthwhile downstairs? Danger, that's what's there. Ah, and of course he kills us right there. Okay, let's give this one more shot. I am growing just a bit antsy. Okay, nice. And then this is the place with the bee maze. Wow. Why can't you just move? And of course on the second vine it still reaches me. At least it's a fine save location. Get started with all my hits intact. So maybe as soon as the third, we don't have to worry so much about this. And now the cannon. Oof. Wow. Absurd, guys. Okay. One more go. I don't know what we're gonna play after this, but it'll certainly be a bit more relaxing, I can tell you that. Let's go on the third one again, where we are more or less unreachable by that classic cutlass while we jump all the way up. And so this one is a bit unpredictable. I find it kind of unfair, to be honest with you. Whew. Okay. Anything here? No, it doesn't seem like it. But a perfect chance for another suspend point. Okay. Whoa! Ladies, ladies. I forget if the zingers in this game are the males or the females. Doesn't matter, I guess. Whoa, okay. And so for this one, I think we have to go down. Now, hopefully I remember what my release is. And of course I did not. Release is actually just the jump button. Somebody was trying to be funny, I guess. Okay, so just waiting for them to come back. Okay, and now surely these guys are going to do something similar. We'll probably just need to get ahead of them. What are you doing, Diddy? Wow, just the fact that they're taking so long makes it obvious that it's quite the long way up. Barrel, barrel. So close and yet so far. I'm going to say that I think that's it for us. I think we made some good progress. We had a few laughs. We visited some brand new worlds and we had some very fun chats. So I think we're going to call it for Donkey Kong Country 2 right now. I'm going to go ahead and figure out what we're going to play next. But stick around. Maybe something on... What should we play? We'll answer that on the other side. If this is your jumping off point though, hopefully you join me next week. I generally do a retro corner at around this time on Friday afternoon. So the other game that I'm playing is actually Banjo-Kazooie. So I guess I do love my rare and rareware. We'll be back to DKC2 in probably about 2 weeks. But we'll see how that goes. And again, if I don't see you at the other side of this be right back screen, stay thirsty.